Oh, thank you all so much. So glad to be here. Hi, everybody. I'm T-Pat. I'm a first-time runner. I am absolutely humbled and honored to be sitting in this chair and being on this stage with some incredible friends doing some incredible work for charity and everything and all that. So yeah, this is going to be Pokemon Violet. Again, I am T-Pat, and I am joined by three of my best friends in the whole world. If you'd like to introduce yourselves.
Hello, I'm corvimae.
I'm here.
Hi here.
And I'm Eddaket.
And there's a whole lot of people on the back couch too. So shout out to everybody in the crowd. Shout out to all of you at home. We're gonna start in a moment, but just gonna quickly mention that this is the teal mask category, a single story category. So we are starting from the school and not the beginning of the game because the intro sequence is a bit inconsequential to the run. So we are gonna get it kicked off from here. So chat, count down with me in 3, 2, 1, go!
That's my weatherman. Woo!
I am, in fact, keizaron's weatherman.
This is not a joke. He lives 15 minutes away from me.
He was actually my weatherman when I was in college.
Wait, really?
Yes.
This is true.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, the amount of like weather-related things that T-Pat has done for us, not necessarily aware of it, more than you think.
Yes.
Has he been your weatherman?
Not yet. Apparently, I have
Get
to
the hell
move.
off the couch.
Yeah, all right. Before we head to the first DLC area of which this category is based around, we need a quick detour to catch our main Pokemon of the run. It is, of course, going to be a Medicham, Meditite at first. So we need to take this quick detour, which, of course, includes everyone's favorite Mario trick, the BLJs. And the very hardest BLJ of the run is in a couple seconds. So quickly, BLJs, someone please explain.
So when you want to, so you don't want to get all the power stars because it takes a really long time. And so when you want to go up the staircase,
just like that. And now watch me climb that one. Okay, that was just a warm up. Now I'm going to do that
one. This is the hard one.
The best part about this BLJ tech is we were able to remove MIPS skip like super duper.
Yes, first try, let's go.
That is unironically really hard.
That is incredibly difficult.
So the way that the BLJs work is you basically want to be facing away from a slope, and any slope that you can slide down, not something that's like a wall, but something you slide down, you can just hop backwards up. That particular jump we call the crevice jump, and it essentially, you have to like go up this crevice and then go to the right and then go to the left, but you can't turn, because if you turn, you'll start sliding. So it's a whole thing. But that was awesome to see first try.
I'm so glad I got it first try at GDQ. I was like so nervous for that for like an hour.
And now we're going to take forever to find the Meditite.
Yeah.
So
just to kind of average it out a little bit.
Y'all like RNG?
Yeah. Nope, that's a rock
So
ruff.
first
There's a lot of dogs in this area, by the way.
So this is one of the many runs of Pokemon where you just have to hope that the starter you get is good. And there's about a, what you said, a 1 in 8 chance?
Oh, here's one. Oh, there's 3 in a triangle. Yeah, it's, so I need 3 specific stats to be good enough. The attack stat, the speed stat, and its Terra type. They're all coin flips.
That's great.
Critical catch, let's go.
All right.
Yay! Unless it's bad, then we boo.
So the Dusk Ball catch is 77%. And now I'm waiting on 3 coin flips to see if you're runnable. Psychic, 24. Yes! Yeah, I got it first try!
No way.
This game's so easy.
Wait. It's minus attack. It's actually not good enough. Oh, I got duped. I saw the stats and I was like, wait.
I was surprised that nature was runnable.
It's not. I have to catch a different one. Oh, I was so close.
I want a refund. My joy.
Yeah.
I literally had to
That's
double
great.
check that because I was like, oof. Okay. This one for sure. This one's going to have same stats, but
it's a
actual
1 in
good
8,
nature.
They can't give you a bad one twice in a row. That's bad.
Yeah, no way.
It's so
Why is it so quiet during that
right,
moment? Psychic, not good enough. Okay, I am going to try one more try with the Dust Ball and the Grape Ultra Ball that I picked up.
While T-Pat's getting back in the game, Court, what is the status of save or release Ogerpon?
I'm so glad you asked. We have save Ogerpon ahead at $2,412 and release Ogerpon at $904.
So that's interesting.
Okay.
Because that's going to happen at the end of the run.
Yes.
And I think that save is too far ahead. So.
Wait, Save is too far ahead.
If you release Ogerpon, we will release Ogerpon from the plastic.
Wait, why is this Ogerpon in plastic?
Huh?
What did you do?
So that's the thing. You have to make the moral choice: the real life Ogerpon or the Ogerpon in the game.
Oh no.
I didn't realize I
Okay.
was like an assistant to a possible murder.
No, wait. There are air holes in the
There
back.
are air holes. I
Oh,
can see
okay,
them.
never mind.
Her
It's
favorite
fine.
music is on, the air conditioning.
What? I was locked onto the metatites.
Get real lewd.
All right, while we are getting Riolu'd here, I do
Wait,
want
where
to
did
say
Metite go? Okay.
we have $50 from TTS for Life. That says, is that the 3-time Emmy-nominated weatherman speedrunning on the big stage? How's the forecast for the run? Good luck from the back couch. We're all rooting for you.
That's my weatherman. TTS is running Pokemon White 2 later this week.
Yeah.
On Thursday, so make sure y'all check out that as well.
No one in this room likes Pokemon.
Almost had it.
So both those, by the way, catches are favored. They are 77% and 58% respectively. So we're gonna give this one more try
Mr. Streamer,
before
why didn't
switching
you
to our
weaken?
backup Metatite, to which we will need the bid war of that shortly here. So within about a minute.
So this is part of why we start the run as from the school and not from the beginning, because what would happen if we started from the beginning is there would be an additional 50 minutes to get back to this point instead of like 5.
Yeah.
So that was something the community voted on for all these side. These
smart decision.
I agree. It means that instead of people not running Scarlet Violet, people run Scarlet Violet, which I think is cool.
I'm a big fan of playing the game.
Me too.
So yeah, it's great. And we do that for all the single story categories, not just the DLC area that we're gonna see, but as you saw back in Eddake's run of Victory Road from last year.
All the single stories.
Nice credit.
Ooh, nice critical catch.
Yeah, so
All right, is this the one?
the only one of the non-any percent categories that doesn't start at school and stuff is actually the second DLC. So this is the first DLC. We'll explain a little bit more about the DLCs once we actually get there.
Once we get there.
But the second one is more of a post-game kind of thing, so...
Is that one? Oh, is it Terra type?
Yeah, that one had the fighting Terra type. I'm gonna backstrike this one.
Yeah, backstrikes add a little bit to the catch rate.
So now the Ultra Ball is gonna be 96 or 98%.
Which means it's going to break out because it's a GDQ.
Of course.
Of course it is.
But again, we do have a contingency if this doesn't go
Nice
well,
crit.
so...
4 out of 6 crits. That's pretty good.
It's not bad. Should I tell you that if you've caught a Metatite before, every successful catch always displays as a critical catch?
Oh.
Yeah.
Did that ruin the majesty
That
for
did-
you a little
that
bit?
did ruin it a little bit,
Psychic
yeah.
toy. Yes, I got it this
All right,
time!
let's go. We need the nickname, please, Hort.
All right, I am happy to say the nickname for Metacham will be Trans Rights.
All right.
Click.
Click.
I hope you all
I don't-
enjoy this ASMR.
Now we'll
Boom.
just
There we go.
quiet.
Exactly fits. Look at that.
Thank you so much to everyone who donated for that name, and plenty of donations are coming in. We have $10 from Headbob that says, best of luck to my favorite Emmy-nominated weatherman. This donation goes to releasing the Ogre Pond, because saving time is fun.
Give me one more.
We have plenty. We have $13.30 from Steven that says, fun fact, did you know that Ogerpon is guaranteed to have a lonely nature? All she ever wanted was a friend. So here's my $13.30 for my favorite Pokemon, Eevee, to save Ogerpon.
All right.
That's so sad and lore accurate.
It really is.
It is lore accurate. So we are going to start to collect some experience candies. I just picked up a large candy there, and I'm heading towards a medium experience candy. This is the main way we gain experience in any Scarlet and Violet category. Also, I just came up with a name for this trick. It is called teching.
We
because
invented it, TM.
I invented that, just like the BLJ. Definitely a Pokemon-related term. There is actually some some tech that I was doing there. I was intentionally falling off on not Miraidon and then remounting mid-mount, so that way the Miraidon doesn't like harsh land and brace, and you lose like, I think it's like 2 seconds of like waiting for him to get started.
It feels like
It is really long.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so T-Pat's going to do some inventory management here.
This is the real one. You're the real Slim Shady. And we're going to put you over here. I'm just going to double check that that's the correct one. Oh, wait there.
Yay, we got what we wanted. Now we have a pig.
And
Do the
I
autosave,
am
yeah.
going to do autosave on now because this is, in fact, Scarlet Violets.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just wanted it off so I could do the reset for the meta type for a couple attempts, but I definitely need it on now.
Yeah, so we're about to start the DLC area here. So this is right at the end of school, so you don't have any gym badges yet. You haven't done any of the Titans, any of the Starfall bases. You've just done the tutorial, so this area just is available. And it so generously is scaled in terms of difficulty and level. Essentially, there are 2 versions. There is a low-level version when you haven't beaten the game yet, and a high-level version when you have. So most people probably experience the high-level version because they've played the game, and then a year later, the DLC came out.
Same thing they did in Gen 8
Yeah,
as well.
A little bit.
Kind of.
Crown
Gen 8 is
actually,
weird.
Crown Tundra and Indigo Disc have the similar problem where they're like, oh, you definitely beat the game.
Yeah.
There's all these level 65 Pokemon.
Yeah, we can't quite cheese the game as easily as Dynamax Adventures. Go grab a level 65 and beat the game. We actually have to at least still get a couple experience candies. But we're going to be using Metatite, which is actually a super interesting run to me. I think it's my favorite way or favorite main Pokemon to use here because this has gone through a couple different iterations. At first, we were using Espathra as the main Pokemon for the Teal Mask category. Espathra being another Psychic-type Pokemon, super consistent, has this insane move called Lumina Crash, which
Really good.
lowers the opponent's special defense harshly.
By 2 stages.
Yeah,
Yep.
and it is a special attacking move, so you use it once, and then the next time you use it, you're doing like double damage, and it continues to stack.
Yeah.
It's super consistent. You use only 100% accuracy moves, and it's fun, but it's kind of boring. So I like this run because we get to use one of my favorite moves in the entirety of Pokemon called High Jump Kick.
So that is kind of the thing, is the only thing, like what's the thing that is actually worse than a super random Pokemon run is a Pokemon run with no randomness.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I like this run. There's like a little bit of peril, just a little bit of RNG to like roll the dice with that it just keeps you on your toes. But what makes the Medicham more powerful than the Espathra is its ability. It has pure power, which doubles the attack stat of your Pokemon outright. And that is a massive increase. So this is the DLC area of Kitakami, and this is why it is called the Teal Mask.
I literally never noticed that there is a small TM next to Area 0.
Oh, wait, really?
Now.
They
Yeah.
trademarked it just like how we trademarked teching.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
And by the way, just to explain for anyone who's not too familiar with Pokemon, High Jump Kick, it is a move. So obviously there are moves that are 100% accurate, and there's moves that can miss. And most of the time, if you miss a move, it's like, whatever. You just try again. High Jump Kick, if you miss the move, you lose half your health because you like continue and crash.
And crash, yep.
Yep. So that'll be fun when I have to click that move.
But it's also very powerful. It's like 130 base
It's-
power, I think
it
it is. It's stupidly powerful.
Yeah, and Medicham is a fighting psychic type, so
Yeah.
you get the same type attack bonus, which is another 50% power on top of that. Comes in a clutch. All right, we're gonna make our way to the community center here of this very tiny little region. In fact, there's only really one city in this whole region. So Court, please give us some more donations.
Fantastic. I'm learning about so many people's favorite Pokemons, like the absolute best. And so I have $1,970 from John D04 that says, donating mine and T-Pat's matching favorite Pokemon and the Pokemon that Keizaron is wearing, apparently. Times 10! Love Pokemon and always donate as much as I can for the amazing causes that GDQ supports. Thank you so much. Can we get another round of applause for that almost $2,000 donation?
Thank you so much, Sean. By the way, I've never seen a corfish there. Literally never. I was just like, what the heck?
So I got more time?
Please continue. One more quick one.
All right, we have $15 from Jay Tattles that says, is that the ThomasPatrickWX? So hyped to finally see you on the big stage. If we're doing favorite Pokemon donations, I can't afford Umbreon, but here's the Squirtle Squad.
Love that. Thank you so much, everybody. That's incredible. Yeah, we love to see the Pokedex donations. And since we are in Kitakami, and I know we've been doing Pokedex donations for how many years now? Has it been since your Crystal run that we've been doing
like
it?
2019, yeah.
So we thought we'd give everybody some suggestions.
Yeah.
You know, kind of mix things up. And I found a really good way to do this because today I have, for all of you, happy birthday, I guess, a booster box of Twilight Masquerade from the Pokemon TCG, which is, of course, based off of this region. This is for you all to open up during the run. And if you pull anything rare or interesting, maybe shout it out and let the chat know, you know, what maybe the Pokedex number is, maybe the collector set of some of those. Just give people some suggestions.
As an example,
T-Bat, you have the wrong Pokemon out.
Wait, I thought I put the Meditite
that's-
in here.
that's what you get.
Because that's what I wanted. You know what? Go get him, Lechonk. Tackle. Let's get him.
that's my boy.
That's my boy.
That's not your boy anymore.
No.
That's my dinner.
Come on, the Pokedex
I have
in
no
this
more
game
Pokemon that can
talks
fight.
about eating so many different Pokemon.
Pretty much most of these rival fights in Scarlet Violet, if you couldn't tell by our incredible acting, you don't have to win. So it's faster to lose. Side note.
Wait,
if
we were
you-
acting?
No.
Oh, okay.
If you're thinking about if you're just thinking about oh, I want to do a Pokedex donation, I don't really know what to do. You need an example. Ogerpon is 1017.
Sure is.
Keep that in mind.
Oh, speaking of which, we're not monsters here. I have the Ogerpon sleeves for you to put any
good.
good cards.
We gotta
Like,
make
you're
sure-
going to need those.
Okay.
See, T-Pack, back in my day, I would just make people speedrun a glitched category while
I forgot
waiting
about
for
that.
team.
Oh,
fights.
yeah.
Oh, I forgot you did that.
Yeah, but now T-Pet's really into PTCG, so...
This is so interactive. I will see.
Anything are you still working on like the plastic?
No,
No, we got it. We got it.
I will see this fool at my local comic book shop every Sunday. He is so into the card game now.
Oh, yeah, I got the Puchietta from that last battle.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Can I get a sleeve? I got Greninja EX. I don't know if it's any good.
Ooh, which one? Wait.
Who has the sleeves?
Do you need this?
Oh, nice. I was gonna say if that was the illustration,
I
that's
have
like
the
the
sleeves?
chase card of the whole set.
Where'd the sleeves go?
How do we
I
lose? Okay, how did T-Pet just gave
We
us the
have
stuff.
one
We
job.
can't lose it already. This I don't. The thing I'm realizing now is the stack of cards is going to get really tall.
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe in you.
Yeah.
Court, how about some donations?
Sounds great. We have so many coming in. We have $50 from Jordan97 that says, "Get Riolu, T-Pat. Amazing to see how far you've come in all the runs you've done over the years. No wonder you're everyone's favorite Emmy-nominated weatherman. Also, hi, Etiquette."
Show the T-Pet. T-Pet, show the camera. Show the camera. Show the camera.
Oh,
What'd you get?
we got a good one.
What'd you get? What'd you get?
You want to hold it?
This is a beautiful card.
I believe in you.
We have the illustration rare Eevee for you all to show. And it has 8 Eevees on it, by the way, but they're not evolving because they're perfect as they are.
What if they were
By the way, I'm trying to hold that gently. That's like a $50 card.
Yeah, I'm trying to be careful.
Time for more donations
Yes, please.
here. The Eevee was important. Don't get me wrong. We have $25 from Tomato Walrus that says, 2 questions for everyone's favorite weatherman. What is your favorite Generation 9 Pokemon? And then, what is your favorite weather phenomenon?
Ooh. My favorite Generation 9 Pokemon has to go to Clodsire. He's just the lad. There's a couple close ones too. I love Chien-Pao, and I also love Tinkaton. I think that's your favorite Gen 9 Pokemon, or one of them.
It's definitely, I think it was before the DLCs. Honestly, I kind of like Ogerpon.
Yeah, Ogerpon's up
take.
there.
Really good.
And then what about the weather phenomenon?
And for the weather phenomenon, I'd have to go with lenticular clouds.
Bless you.
Lenticular clouds are when you get, say, like a mountain and the airflow has to go over the mountain. As the airflow goes up, it condenses into a cloud and kind of gives like the mountain a hat. and the airflow is actually through or like around the mountain, so the cloud stays put on top of it. It's very cool. You get them on like Mount Rainier and Mount Hood like all the time.
All right, thank you. I'm learning so much today.
I can't show them this one. It's a spoiler.
Spoiler.
It's a spoiler. We haven't gotten to that part of the plot yet.
It's quite a loyal Pokemon.
Yeah, I would say.
All right.
I'll
One of
have
the
you
three
know,
most I can think of.
I'll have you know, T-Pat being this knowledgeable about weather and nerding out that much about weather is not an act.
Yeah.
Like, I went to see the Aurora with him.
Yeah,
and it
that was
like,
so cool.
It was like an hour and a half of talk.
T-Pat, this booster box is absolutely racked. I got the Tatsugiri.
Oh, the fun, cool one? Oh,
Yeah.
that was a great one, too. Wait a second.
Did you not?
Van,
There's no way they can see that. Pretend you.
There's
Here,
no way
I
they
got this
believe
one.
this is a mistake anymore, right?
Wait,
by the way, look
this
at
is how
these
T-Pat feels right now.
Tatsugiris that we got here.
That's how he feels right now.
Focus on the
like, oh,
Tatsugiris
man.
and not on the Lechonk.
Yeah, no. Wait, what's the dex number of Tatsugiri? It's got to be a good one.
900
So,
something.
yeah, something.
Let us know.
If somebody could tell us what the Pokedex number of Tatsugiri is in the form of a donation, we would absolutely appreciate that.
I hate this Pokemon.
Really?
All right. So that
Wait,
is-
did you get Skiploom?
No, I got an Amorous.
Oh.
Yeah.
I hate an Amorous so much.
all right. So that is unfortunately the last we'll see of the Lechonk.
No.
He tried.
Yeah. Normally, in the actual run, talking about the run, you would actually keep the Lechonk for a little bit longer. It just ends up being a little bit better for menu purposes. That you would delay switching back to Medichamp. We're going to switch back to Meditite for safety
For
reasons.
safety, yes.
Because we're going to be doing a lot of movement. If you watched my Scarlet Violet run from last year, pretty much all Scarlet Violet runs are, heavily based on collecting as many things as possible as you can before progressing plot.
That's right. Let's go.
By the way, amazing time loss.
So this
is so
phone call,
stupid.
this phone call doesn't exist in my PB, by the way. So in the edition of the Blueberry Academy, the Indigo Disc, this phone call got added. So now I have to sit here and listen to Clefel while he Midwest goodbyes me. Because he just won't get off the phone.
We do that.
Oh, I just noticed my special
Open up
attack is
more
actually
packs.
terrible.
You're so slow.
I was talking about the
You're
game.
the person at Christmas that like carefully unwraps and
I am
saves the
kind of. I'm
wrapper.
trying to do that a little bit because I don't want to just give everybody the crinkle zone.
Yeah, so there's going to be a little bit of time to go around and collect mostly experience candies, though I did just pick up another Carbos, which is going to increase my speed stat by a little bit, and an X special attack, which I think I'm not going to use. I'll probably double check my stats for special attack in case I might need that or not. But yeah, hit us up with some more donations.
We have so many donations.
That's
It
so
is-
great to hear, by the way.
It's amazing. Thank you all so much. We have $200 from Creature that says, gotta donate for the Bayonetta 2 incentive. Good luck to all the runners, and may the RNG ever be in your favor. We always need the RNG for the Pokemon runs. And I do want to say we are now at 16,000 out of 25,000. That number's doubled since I got on the host mic. You all are amazing. Let's keep it rolling.
All right.
We're going around, so like our actual objective here, plot-wise, is we got paired up with one of the students from Kitakami. This is Kieran. He will be one of our rivals. And we need to go around and take selfies of these like boards that tell us the lore of the town. And there are like 3 shadowy Pokemon that are quite revered. So we're just learning a little bit about them and taking this opportunity to not just complete the plot line, we get our experience candies. We're also going to tag a bunch of fly points so that way, once we are set, we have all of our fly points to just whip around the region.
Hey, T-Pat.
Yeah.
I have something for you.
Oh, we have pulled our first Ogerpon card.
Very nice.
And Ogerpon is a very precious baby. I do want to say, I'm going to donate $50 for each Ogerpon that this crew pulls out of that box. And it does include this one. I'm going to cap myself at $250 because that's what I've budgeted for. But if you want to also match like donations like that, that would be
I'll
super
match it,
awesome.
T-Pac.
Yeah, awesome.
Whoa, I pulled a pack of 37 of
Oh,
these.
wow.
Oh, no.
I brought 16 from home.
If you pull the Teal Mask EX,
Oh, that card's really good.
please save that one for me. I'm looking for it.
Anyone need a Dragapult TX for the tournament later this week?
Somebody's gonna say yes to that. Oh, by the way, if you are here in Minneapolis and play Pokemon or are interested in playing like the Pokemon TCG, we have a lot of people here that are also very interested. We're actually hosting a tournament in the board game room on Friday, so that'll be super fun for people to join. So please check that out because there's so much fun that happens at GDQ, seriously. Like, I'm always just blown away at not just what happens on stream with all the awesome speed runs, but just the community here to hang out and see everything is awesome. The board game room is honestly some of my favorite stuff here.
Court.
T-Pat, I do have a really relevant donation
Yes.
I can read regarding that. So we have $18.45 from Bungie to the Tree.
Bungie, he's putting on the tournament.
Yes, that says, we are so unbelievably proud of you, T-Pat. Your growth both in speedrunning and TCG playing has been so fun to see. Thank you for being a great friend. Can't wait to clash cardboard later. 845 for the best bird, Cramorant.
I love
Thank you, Bungie.
Spit innocently.
Court. How do the people want Ogerpon free?
Well, it depends on which Ogerpon
Well,
you're
yeah.
asking
No.
about.
It's release, not
What are
free.
we? What's it looking at?
We are looking at $3,022 for Save the in-game Ogerpon.
Yes.
And release Ogerpon at $1,906, so it's climbing. They
Hold on.
want to free
All right.
her.
What's that, Ogerpon? You're worried about being trapped in here forever and never seeing the freedom from the plastic? Well, the people just don't want it, I guess.
No, I want to save the Ogerpon in my game.
It's not always about you.
You heard her. Get your donations in.
I thought you were going to be like, you heard her. It's not about you.
All right, T-Pat, what are we doing?
Still going around. This is the other city, which is called, the nameplate's gonna go, Kitakami Hall. This is where we're gonna go enjoy a nice festival a little bit later. There's a few more experience candies
Y'all like
over
mini
here.
games?
Oh, I love mini games.
I actually love mini games.
Good
They're pretty
news.
fun.
I'm so excited.
Not yet though, because it's still daytime. There's actually a cool festival that's happening tonight in game, so we're trying to really get our assignment. We're not procrastinating. We're getting our assignment done now so we can enjoy the festival tonight, eat all those candy dipped apples, which are just so good. And then we'll be playing some fun mini games with our friend Kieran and his older sister Carmine. What do you think about Carmine? She's kind of awkward.
I think
I think every time I hear Carmine, I think of Gears of War, so it's never good.
You have played a lot of Gears of War in your day,
I
haven't
do
you?
like hanging out with our good friend Kieran, which I'm sure will always be as fun and pleasant as it is right now.
Yeah.
Will never
Yeah.
change.
I know he's a bit like of an introvert, but he's really coming out of his shell. Like, you know, feels like a good friendship, like a good rivalry. Kind of like what Hop was, right? Hop was a good rival.
He
I
had
like
the
Hop.
Hop was a
saddest
rival,
face
yeah.
and shook his head when you were like, he's really coming out of his shell.
Like, no.
Well, I just hope that
Wait, we gotta do
he's
the-
better than Hop and already knows about his type advantages.
Oh no.
At least it's not how.
I hate foreshadowing. Give me another pen.
I was gonna say,
I
are you
just read
Paco?
half of that, and it was like, because you named yourself GDQ. All I saw was, haha, I would love to go to GDQ. Like, I just missed half the text box.
Me too. Wow.
Speaking of this, I'll just quick show this off. My character has pink hair and blue eyes, and you all then named my Metatite trans rights, and I set up the save file like a week ago. So thank you so much for doing that. Woo! More donations.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to keep reading these. They are just the best. We have $25 from Materia17 that says, yay Pokemon, release the Ogerpon, save her from the plastic.
This one's mine.
That number continues to climb. Save Ogerpon has not moved, release Ogerpon is going.
And remember, the dex number is 1017. 1017, chat.
Hey, Keys, what card you just pulled there? What card did you get?
Oh,
you wanna-
just a jinx. No big.
Oh.
What does a jinx
what?
sound
Wait.
like?
Yeah, what's so funny about that? I
Hold
don't
the
get it.
jinx.
Yeah, see right here. There's inviting kiss and icy snow.
What does Inviting Kiss do?
Search your
Don't read
deck
the whole
for
thing.
a
I
base-
didn't. There's like a novel on it.
It's
It
long.
really is.
It's like some Yu-Gi-Oh text right here.
Why is that raid den like actually in the way? That will come up later.
All right, someone listen to instructions. We have $10.17 from Spiraling Shape that says, here's a donation to free Ogerpon from her plastic prison. I hope you give her lots of hugs. But Thomas, what is your favorite weather condition in Pokemon? I'm a fan of raid teams myself.
I'm a big fan of Sandstorm because Flygon is one of my favorite Pokemon, and it has Sandstorm stuff.
Me too!
Yeah.
What? No way.
Shout outs to Gen 9 for giving us ice-type Flygons. The frozen Flygon for real.
That's right. Yeah.
T-Pet, does Ogre's Mask count?
The card.
The
Ogre's
card.
Mask.
The one that's Thornton, but on a
No,
item
it's
card.
just the trainer card called Ogre's Mask. Does it count?
I'll give you half for that. I'll do 25.
All right, 1.5.
Cool.
Very nice.
Because it doesn't say Ogre Pond, it just says Ogre's
Well,
Mask.
actually, it says choose a Pokemon EX in your discard pile that has Ogerpon in its name, and then a lot more text. So if you think about it,
Did
it actually says
Did you
Ogerpon
just
twice.
actually me?
Yes.
I did.
Ogre's Mask. There it is. Fly point up here.
It's really good. This we've gotten a lot of good ones in this.
Yeah, a lot of the places in the DLC you kind of go to like once, and then you never really have to go to again. But the distance to get there is so long that it's worth doing it early. Especially there's this area we're about to go to, like the very, very north part of the map, that has like 2 rare candies, a bunch of experience candies. Like there's a ton of stuff up here, so it's totally worth going to early.
It's also worth noting that I don't have the sprint feature on Miraidon because I haven't fought Cloth, but like we're not going to the main game, so it feels a little slower than it should be, but only because I'm not like zooming across the map. It's more like a casual-ish stroll.
Yeah, and it's worth mentioning that the detour to go fight Cloth is almost worth it. Like the Victory Road category, it's about a 2 hours and 10 minutes roughly, a little bit longer. It's worth it in that category, but in this one, which is about an hour 40, it's not quite worth it. Same thing with Starfall Street is about a little under an hour and a half, and it's also not worth it there. So nice.
It's always worth it in Path of Legends because you gotta.
Yeah, it would not be worth it if you didn't.
That
have
one's
to,
very short.
But if you didn't have to fight the Titans and the Titan speedrun,
That would be weird. I don't know what you would do.
I don't know what you'd do.
So I'm still trying to do like a little bit of movement tech just to avoid those harsh falls, but you got a little in my way. By the way, all the nose paths are pointing north, and I just learned that today.
Yeah.
That's why you read the Pokedex, T-Bat.
Yeah, they do that in Legends Arceus as well.
They did that in Legends Arceus too?
Yes.
That hasn't come out yet.
the first game.
Yeah.
Same brain cell.
We have time for some more donations?
Yes.
All right, Eddaket, I have something I need you to demonstrate for us.
Oh, no.
We have $25 from Sarah Caesar that says, ooh, I so need those Ditto plushies. They're so cute. Also, save Ogerpon. She's best girl, heart. Yes, would you like to talk about those 2 Ditto plushies you have right there?
Yeah, do the prizes.
You want me to do the prizes?
Yeah.
Here are two Ditto plushes.
Oh, you're fired.
Donate during now?
Donate-
Get them? When is it?
Yes.
I don't remember.
It is right now.
It's right now.
Right now, yes.
And it's a
Gord.
$25 minimum donation.
$25.
Great job, Eddaket. That was awesome.
Thank you.
You sure did a job, buddy.
Wait, when did Scent get on the couch?
Right.
We also have $392 from the Salty Kerfuffle
Salty.
that says, my favorite weather boy running Pokemon on the main stage and with an amazing couch. I've been so excited for this run. Best of luck, T-Pat. You're going to do great. Donating the dex numbers of Umbreon and Quagsire to boost the RNG of the run.
Yes, I love to see that. Okay, so we're going to level up this guy right now. I said I was just going to double check its stats, just so I am clear that
This is the correct
this
one.
is the correct one. I'm like paranoid, so I just wanted
Imagine
to
if
take
the
a...
whole time you just had
That would be
really,
very
like,
funny.
terrible one.
That's why I wanted to check at the last second. So we're using all those experience candies now. As you saw, I just barely hit 36. And now a few more rare candies to 42. And we have our Metacham for the run. Trans Rights is evolving.
All right, here's another card I'm keeping. Sorry. I got a Tangela. I pulled a Jinx and a Tangela.
What does the Tangela sound like?
does it?
Really,
What does it sound
I don't
like?
know.
really stumped him on that one.
Oh my goodness.
Well, while he figures that out, I'm going to teach all the main moves. I mentioned high jump kick being the primary one of that one. So we hit high jump kick first. So that's a 90% accurate move. The second move I'll be teaching is Zen Headbutt, also 90% accurate. So this is going to be a fun run. We are not done. We got one more, a nice 100% accuracy move of Ice Punch, and we keep Psybeam in our inventory too. It is so nice that Gen 9 did give us that quality of life move relearner like just automatically, because I can just do that on the spot. It's amazing.
Ogerpon alert.
Also this.
Got another teal mask Ogerpon for those keeping track.
Only teal masks.
Here you go. Have more cool cards.
I guess it makes sense that we would only pull teal masks during the
game.
teal mask run.
Oh, I thought I was mashing the other button.
You do have to play the game still.
Distracting me with cards. There's a, how do you pronounce this one?
How many do you have left?
Fione?
Fion.
Oh yes,
got that
Phi
one.
one, my favorite.
Phi one, yes.
Phi one.
All right, these are the rival fights I actually have to win. So
Yes, actual Pokemon.
no more,
All right.
no more joshing around with Lechonk this time. So we will be using the Metachamp because we must win all of the rival fights from here.
This box is loaded.
That's incredible timing because we are fighting Kieran now.
Yeah, does the Kieran count for as an
You
Ogerpon?
pulled Kieran as I'm fighting Kieran.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
That's-
full art.
Wow.
We have the full art Kieran and the full art Carmine here.
Just so you know, I'm not clicking high jump kick yet because Kieran has a level 15 Poliwag. I think Psybeam will be good enough for this fight.
Yeah, even though the game
sure?
does scale it down, it scales it down, but it actually ramps up really fast
It ramps
over
up
the
very
course of
fast.
the run. I think by the end of the run, we're going to be fighting like level 40, 45 Pokemon, something like that.
We're basically on par at the end of the run, so we just get a head start on our rivals and then just stay there.
Yeah.
Anyone like Furret?
I love Furret.
Bad news.
All right.
But you pulled Carmine?
Yeah. Well, no. Bungie,
Or no,
Bungie gave us a Carmine before the run started. Shout outs to Bungie.
Shout out to Bungie.
I mean, I have the regular Carmine in here somewhere.
Yeah, we kind of met Kieran up here because Kieran's actually obsessed with the ogre, and the path that you saw, which looked very perilous, and it was, it's like, do not enter, dangerous ogre nearby, and we'll start to learn about the lore of the run, and there may be a certain Pokemon that will have to save or release, and I'm wondering what's the situation there.
I'm so sorry. Could you say that again?
Yeah, save or release. I was trying to be clever and be like save or release. I'm just wondering where the bid war is at.
We are at Save Ogerpon is $3,336 and Release Ogerpon at $2,576. So
Wow.
Release is climbing.
Oh boy, that got close so fast.
Yeah, we have so many donations coming in. I'm trying to sort through all of them. And so we have $59 from Makoto that says, so excited for GDQ this summer. And I always need to donate for Arcanine, my favorite Pokemon. Donating to save the plastic trapped Ogerpon.
What's that, Ogerpon? You appreciate everything that the donors are doing for you, but if you don't reach the threshold, it's all for nothing anyways? That's true.
This Ogerpon has a lot to say.
This Ogerpon's sassy today, I don't know.
This Ogerpon's calmed more than I have so far.
Do we have time for some more?
Yes, please.
We have $25 from Weatherboy John that says, I have to donate for my fellow meteorologist as he performs with intense vertical velocity with his BLJs. His cape is off the charts. This run is as impressive as a supercell. It's always a great time to be able to nerd out with a fellow lover of all things weather. Good luck on the run, Thomas.
Thank you so much. By the way, CAPE stands for Convective Available Potential Energy.
It was in caps. I knew it stood for something.
I'm always saying this.
Is this what it sounds like when we talk about Pokemon to other people?
Oh, I'm sure.
Okay.
This is what it sounds like when I hang out with T-Pack.
I mean, if Pokemon has no four-letter acronyms that mean something important.
Stab.
I know, that's the point.
Gotcha.
It's funny, like there's so many weather terminologies that are like just in acronyms, and even I get them backwards sometime. And then we make up ones just for no reason. My favorite is ingredients for a thunderstorms is best described by Slim. SLIM.
Snow, lightning, immense amounts of rain, and magic.
So close.
I
Sheer
don't think you
lift,
even need to tell us.
instability, and moisture.
Hey, I was pretty close. I got at least none of those.
I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
We do have a weather forecast here. We have $5 from Naomi Plays that says, weather forecast, sunny with a chance of scarlet and violet. Congrats on making it on the main stage, T-Pat. I am rooting for you.
Thank you so much. I mean, it is sunset in the game, so there might be some scarlet and violet, sunset clouds out there. They're always so pretty.
Why does it do that?
It's just the sun's reflection on the bottom of the clouds.
It's how they coded the game.
That's the most.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's the most basic weather explanation I've ever heard from you. I've known you for 5 years now.
Yeah, that's why I was confused.
I was expecting
do you
so
really
much
need
more.
me to go through how
So above-
wavelengths of light get scattered at different lakes
So there's multiple
based on
layers.
the angle of attack in the atmosphere's layer?
There's multiple layers in the atmosphere, and the uppermost one is called the skybox.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I thought you were making,
I was gonna
thought you were making like
I was
an
gonna go
ogre
crazy
layer
if you
joke.
actually were gonna say
Oh, ooh.
mesosphere.
All right, so we are getting ready for the festival. The festival is an exciting time of the run.
So yeah, this is so exciting. But first, we need a mask because it's the teal
I mean,
mask.
May pulled one for you.
I did. It's right there.
It's true. But here's the thing, our rivals have masks, but they're like, we don't have one for you unless you beat us in a Pokemon battle.
This theme's such a banger.
Yeah, Carmine's theme is actually so good. And I'm glad she knows all about her type advantages too.
Of course. And that is, like, we joke about that a lot, but that is a pivotal part of routing. You try to route around using these super effective moves or high crit rate moves because it loses you a stupid amount of time. And there are some fights that we either can't avoid it, or if certain things happen, we sort of have to, deal with it. But that is not inconsequential.
Yeah, since we are at such a high level, we're gonna avoid it for now. It won't be avoidable the whole run. But for example, I could just mash Ice Punch through the rest of this battle, but then I would get a super effective text here, and like Carmine's just like, oh man, of course you would know about super, and it's like this whole long like extra flavor text. So
They really like
need to
doing
avoid
that.
that.
Now.
Yeah.
And when I say every battle in the Teal Mask is one of these fights, a hop fight as they are known, I mean every single battle is a hop fight. And it will be ridiculous, the battles
My favorite
that we
grass
see.
type.
At least I didn't punch it with ice, so.
Fair.
What weather acronym can you come up with HOP?
The first thing that came to mind was the H would stand for hail.
Okay.
But I'm not that great with acronyms.
It's hail or pretty bad hail.
Yeah.
You know what? I like that.
Hail or pressure, is that a thing? High pressure? High,
Hail only
high order
precipitation.
High ogre pressure, yes.
High ogre
pressure.
pressure.
Ogre pressure.
Wait.
This is the high ogre pressure.
Oh no, I'm under high ogre pressure.
No, don't do that.
I need to be released.
Save the ogre pawn.
Release the pressure.
Save her.
Don't save the pressure.
Yeah, we're it's closing in. Release Pokemon is climbing.
Tell me more.
So save is at 3,394. Release is at 2,781. It's closing in.
Getting
Alongside this $20 donation from Furries that says, it's been a long time coming, but super proud to finally see you running on stage, T-Pat. Good luck, and release the Ogre Pawn!
What's that ogre pawn? You have hope now, and if that hope were to get crushed in the final moments, it would be worse than if nothing had happened at all? That's rough.
This is getting deep.
That is rough, but
I mean, when you're stuck in a plastic bag for an extended period of time, you're pretty much stuck with your thoughts.
Could be stuck for an eternity.
That's
That's true.
Hey, has anybody pulled any festival ground stadiums
have.
out of that box?
Yeah, hold on, let me find it. This might take a while. You might get through the festival.
Oh my
before I
goodness,
find
you
it.
have a huge stack of bulk already.
You bought us so many cards.
all right, quick dono while May finds that. $257 from Waltikins that says, donating for my favorite starter evolution in my favorite gen. So happy to celebrate Pokemon, speedruns, and Doctors Without Borders. Absolutely, and I want to say this run has already raised over $11,000 on its own for Doctors Without Borders. Can we get a round of applause for that?
That's awesome.
Thank you so much, everyone.
The power of Pokemon
Oh my
and
goodness.
T-Pat and this amazing couch.
That's so incredible. Please keep that coming because that is wild. This has so far been like everything I've dreamed about.
Yeah.
I've been watching GDQ since 2016. In fact, GDQ was the first thing I watched on Twitch. Period. And an old roommate of mine, we would just like throw it on the TV for like a whole week straight and pick out like our favorite runs. And I would always watch the Pokemon runs, which is why I watched this guy's Crystal run back in 2019.
I'm so sorry.
It was fun. You got paralyzed by the gas lead. It was very funny. I laughed.
It's Pokeguy's fault.
All right. So.
Oh wait, I pulled the community center, I think.
Yeah, that's the other place.
Yeah,
This is the
I might not have a
festival
festival.
ground.
I thought I pulled one.
Unbelievable.
Did you all pull one?
Festival
think so.
ground. Festival.
No, I
grounds?
did.
There you go.
You did? Wait, you did? There it is. The festival grounds. That's where we're at. See?
Hooray!
Hooray!
Clap.
I'm starting to think you like prepackaged this box. It's like too
It
good
really
and
does
too
kind of
relevant.
feel like it.
But I saw
Like-
that it was sealed. But
It was in
like,
fact
It
sealed.
was sealed.
Festival grounds funny. There's a when I did the I can't remember right now. Why did I try to do that? When I did the pre-release event, I had like a festival grounds related deck, and it used the Applin or the Diplin. And I think Court actually knows about that Diplin because I heard a funny story that you got hit twice in a row by that Pokemon while you were playing on live.
yes, it was tragic.
All right, my favorite minigame, Ogre Ousting. We have to oust away all of the ogres in this minigame.
Yeah, so if you don't know the story, the ogre's actually the bad guy.
Yeah.
Or bad girl, I should say. And
Ousted.
good job.
the game did not break, I promise. This is just
Okay,
a log load here.
It's
See, there
Scarlet
it
and
is.
Violet, though, so I see
Okay.
that. I'm just like,
All right, so here we go. Keizaron, you're up. There you go.
huh?
Here you go. Give me a few of these packs because it's my turn.
go.
I've been so
Wait.
jealous of
All right,
everybody
so
pulling these
go to the
amazing
blue one.
cards.
Blue
that
ones.
it's-
Okay.
I have to do this.
You're kind of at a disadvantage, right? Because you don't have the boost.
Wait.
You're skipping all the green
Okay.
ones. You need to
Wait,
do
well,
four.
what? Always
You
do this.
said
Okay.
blue.
Psych it.
Well, I didn't see the
Oh,
green
I'm
ones.
supposed to like
Snow runs.
You only want to. You only need two, so don't get more.
Layer
Yeah.
on.
Now go get
But you
two
still
reds.
look at the other colors.
Yeah, you see the colors in the middle.
Okay, no, I get it.
All right, yeah. So
Sir.
now you can
People are gonna think this is like horribly
Ooh,
acted, but I have
Aggron.
no freaking
No, this
clue
is
what's
actually
going on.
legitimate,
I've never
yeah.
played this.
Is that the cook?
Green
Wait,
one.
oh, let him cook.
Wait.
Let him cook, chat. Let him cook.
I feel like an old
Clefable.
man. I'm like leaning and squinting.
Ooh, the Snorlax.
And now you go back to where you started.
Where did I start?
Turn around.
And
Okay.
Turn around.
Do you know how
Turn
mini
around.
map?
yes, I got the Iron Thorns.
Turn around. To the right. To the right.
Right.
Up the hill.
Up the hill.
I can do one more.
Down the corner.
To the right. Object permanence keys. You can do it.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
This is why I don't get runs in anymore.
Now you gotta
I am
turn them into each
intentionally
boxes.
blocking the TV.
I got a what?
Click the turn around.
Okay.
Red box A.
Ooh, this Goldeen.
That's not A.
Green box A.
I also got the
okay.
community.
No, hold it
center.
down.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Iron Bundle.
Woo!
The Schnoz. Ooh.
Sorry, I'm too busy paying attention to the Pokemon
Wait, you
cards.
succeeded the minigame? What are you doing?
Oh, were we not supposed to do that?
What do you mean?
Round two. All right.
Round two, let's go. I'm gonna block more of the screen
All right,
so
four
you
of
are
those to the left.
intentionally.
I can see it up there. Don't worry about it. All right, so grab these four, and then
I get to
pull over
open
right.
another pack because of this.
Grab these.
You got all five of these.
I'm blocking.
All right,
I'm blocking
all right.
you.
All right. Now down the hill.
I can add some donations
Yes,
into the
please.
mix. Yeah, all
Please
right, great.
distract
Let's
Keizaron
distract
from the
Keys.
minigame.
Awesome. We have
the left.
$293 from Calamity Nolan that says,
You're gonna have to
donating
grab
for my
another red
favorite
pack.
Pokemon, Whismer.
Oh, I got an ogre's
I love the story
mask.
it tells through
was
its
it red?
evolutions of someone
Yeah?
finding their voice and becoming unapologetically loud. Happy Pride and good luck on the run.
Woo!
T-Bat, how many rounds do you have to?
Oh, I pulled an ogre pawn. I got the Wellspring mask. Sleeve.
Oh, I have
them all.
the controller
Yeah.
back.
No, they're stuck.
Please take this too. There's another pack in there for you.
There's another pack in there. Oh,
You gotta hold it down.
No. The Jinx is in there. Keys, how does the Jinx sound?
No.
No, what? Are we actually not?
We're actually not.
Oh, well, you didn't tell me. I don't know.
Well, you have to do the third stage now.
We have to do the third stage
Is
now.
it faster to finish the third stage?
It'll be faster to finish the third stage.
Okay, if it's faster to finish the third stage, you are definitely up. I have no idea how many stages there are.
There's 3. Yeah.
Give it up for Keizaron, everybody.
I love co-op runs.
Oh man, I can't wait for social media. Keys went overestimate and wasn't even his run.
Yeah, so
Don't worry.
Ogre Ousting's a mini game that obviously got introduced in the DLC, and the game forces you into it, but you don't actually have to win, and it ends up being faster.
Why
to
did you
just
tell
skip
me
through
that?
2 minutes.
I'll take
So-
another sleeve.
We didn't expect you to win.
What's that supposed to mean?
Suffering from success.
Oh my gosh.
How about another donation while Keizaron is absolutely gaming on GDQ?
We have $70 from
2 more
Note
red.
that
Don't pick up
says,
anything else. You're gonna be
Happy
overcapped.
GDQ, everyone. Save Ogrepon. Oh, the Save Ogrepon is going up, everyone.
Oh.
$3,565.
Yeah, straight up.
Uh-oh.
Oh, the big balloons?
Plastic Ogrepon, how do you feel about this?
Wait, can I hear Ogrepon for a second? What? You're saying that you're feeling like things are becoming hopeless and the gravity of the situation you're in is starting to really hit you? Well, time is kind of running out, so I understand.
That's true. We have roughly an hour left. And
Way to go, buddy. That is more Ogre Alcine than I've ever done in my entire career.
Ogre is fun.
He's a natural. You should let him on stage more often.
And now you have all these mochis, so you can raise your EVs.
I don't
Right.
get embarrassed doing this job anymore, but I am like overheating from embarrassment.
Why? You did good. You won. You didn't beat Carmine's high score though, so go back in, do it again.
Okay.
Please don't.
Carmine does brag that she's like, oh, he couldn't beat my high score. I didn't even know there was or wasn't a high score because we always just get 0.
Oh, there she is.
Everyone look, it's an Ogrepon. And she's precious. I think we should save the Ogrepon because why would we release her? We should save
What's
her.
that, Ogrepon? You can think of one really important and good reason? Yeah, me too.
I do want to say, Sarian here agrees with you, donating $149, saying, donating for my favorite Pokemon, Dragonite. I love GDQ and have been watching it for years. Money goes to saving Ogrepon. She is too precious. Look at her.
So precious. Aww. And she just wants to be loved and respected by all the people of Kitakami, which is why she goes to the festival with the most beautiful mask. It's a mysterious child.
When this came out, I was playing on voice chat with Court and Akko, and they were not really paying attention. And the moment Ogrepon showed up, Akko just snapped to attention. I was like, wait, what was that? Go back. That's the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Chase after that mysterious kid. Okay, game.
The mysterious kid.
Yeah, so at this point,
The newcomer.
canonically in the story, we do not know that this is actually the Ogrepon. All we know is that this is a weird-looking kid in a mask.
But she just dropped the mask.
She did just drop the mask.
So she runs off because she got more embarrassed than Keizaron ran off. But we have the mask now.
I'm just gonna,
You did great. That was awesome.
Oh, spare me your pity.
Just so you know, I literally would not be sitting here if not for you, buddy. So,
I'm
thank
sorry.
you.
I
Yay.
do think it's a little messed up that they didn't put you down as a runner on the...
Yeah, what the heck?
Switch it on the screen.
What is that C?
C for Ogre Ousting Champ.
Contributor.
Contributor.
Whew, that was a really fun festival. You know what? That's the most fun festival I've ever had. But I think we're done with the festival. But still got a little bit of trip across town. So please, more donations because they are amazing.
Absolutely. The donations just continue to roll in. We have $25 from Sajay that says, so glad to see you on the GDQ stage, T-Pat. Good luck ousting the ogres. He didn't need the good luck. And with that, we actually are almost at 20,000 out of the 25,000 towards that upgrade to Infinite Clinax incentive.
Yeah, let's hit that donation by the end of the run. I know we can do it. Whether we save or release the overpile, we can still hit it either
weather,
way.
I get it, because you're a weatherman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, related to that, we have $100 from Mittens that says, weather update, 100% chance of Bulbasaurs. Have we seen a Bulbasaur? Are we going to see a Bulbasaur?
I don't think so.
I don't think
we've
we will.
seen a Bulbasaur.
I think unfortunately the weather forecast might have been a little off in that, but that happens.
Ogerpon, Bulbasaur, they're both green. It's like close enough.
So it actually doesn't mean that it's a 100% chance of there being a Bulbasaur. It means that 100% of the area will contain a Bulbasaur at some point.
Yes. So when you see the percentage of like rain on an app, and everybody always asks me, is that like the percentage of the area or the percentage of confidence? And the answer is it's both multiplied together. You have to multiply the.
It's Fire Emblem logic.
So if it's a straight 50-50 chance of anything happening over only 50% of an area, that's a 25% chance of rain. That's how you calculate the number.
That does make sense.
I came here for Pokemon, not math.
My mind is blown.
What do you think this game is?
Also, most important input of the run was that. Because if I accidentally continue to mash A, Carmine will get mad at us and be like, you showed the grandpa not the teal mask. I will be mad at you. Try again. And you will get caught in a loop.
Ah, yes, illusion of choice, my favorite.
Yes.
Yeah.
So at this point, the story goes like everybody has this festival to celebrate these 3 brave Pokemon. And a lot of the masks are based around those 3 Pokemon. But this the grandpa here, he's actually like a mask maker. He's like an accomplished mask maker. And so we show him that teal mask that we saw from the mysterious child. And turns out he knows the real story of the ogre and is going to tell us now.
I like that this cutscene has like these several cutscenes will play in sequence. Make sure you've set aside sufficient time before you get into it.
Yeah, and this is honestly one of like my favorite sections of the game in general, like casually speaking. This art style is really good. The storytelling is really good. If you haven't played this,
like the music is good.
For Scarlet Violet's very fun. I like honestly all the DLC they've released.
By the way, if you want the teal DR, there once lived an ugly barnacle.
Extrapolate from there.
yeah.
But it's actually not so different. They're apparently like, they were like so hideous that they could only go into town if they donned these masks. But the masks were so beautiful that like the townspeople copied them and was like, oh, that's really cool. We can go to the festival now.
T-Bag, can you stop? I'm trying to read.
Yeah, and what ended up happening is there were these 3 Pokemon who the lore goes that they sort of were defeated defending the town from the ogre coming down from the mountains to attack the village. And we're learning here that actually it was the other way around. The ogre was the benevolent one, and the loyal 3, as they are known, or the lousy 3, as they will be known in the future,
Stole those masks.
Stole those masks, and essentially the Ogerpon was sort of banished to the mountains. So, but the festival is like, glorifying these 3, the loyal 3, for defending the village, even though that isn't even close to what happened.
Important part at the end of this, Ogerpon does kill them.
Yes. I said defeated, but
There are like,
there is a memorial, and they are no more.
You're asking us to release the Ogerpon.
Yes.
I have questions.
There's a reason why the ogre was like, get out of my swamp. So that's what we learned.
Now you're an all-star.
How about some more donations now that we've had this great revelation?
Absolutely, I learned so much. We have $113 from Poketax Addy that says, donating $113 for Chansey. I had to make it up to T-Pat for his not getting Route 6 Chansey in our Let's Go race. Plus, it's a tip of the cap to our medical professionals, including my wonderful wife. Let's go, T-Pat!
Thank you very much, Poketax.
My favorite thing about the donations is they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming.
This is true.
We have $25 from Jason that says, love GDQ and my infant does too. Only a few months old and he's been glancing at the TV for his first GDQ. The start of a family tradition in support of a great cause.
Chansey. That's so funny. Yeah. We've been doing a Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee tournament with the Pokemon speedrun community, to which we are both in.
Yep.
And it's been so much fun, especially with so many like new runners just getting involved and getting interested. And we really hope that like runs like this get people interested in speedrunning Pokemon, because you can ask any of us any question and we'll give you our notes, because we love our community and we want everybody to like be a part of it. But it's really awesome to see so many people get interested in these runs. I specialize in all of like the Switch Pokemon games. So from Let's Go, Sword and Shield, apparently Brilliant Diamond, Legends Arceus, and this game. And I've been trying to like just stay fresh on them all. But Let's Go is so fun, especially with that catch route. We catch a few more Pokemon in that game, and we actually hope that we see a Chansey in that one. If you were watching closely, and if you're watching this on the VOD, you should go back to before, like just after we caught the Metatite, and see the Chansey that we saw there. But I didn't go, oh my God, a Chansey, it's worth so much experience.
Yeah, there's like, there's a lot of people doing Let's Go. Like a lot of newer names in the community. It's been really great to see. Like my time in Let's Go used to be like, 20th place. It is much worse than 20th place now.
It's wild how much it improved since Eddaket's GDQ run. Like we've learned so much about that game in like 3 years. We continue to learn things about this game too, but it's more about like the route, like going from Espathra to Metacham was just about like, funny enough, in this game you might be noticing that we don't turn move animations off because we can't turn move animations off, and it matters in the run. We want to click moves that have like a lower time, like they're just faster to animate.
This is what we call the Pokemon Coliseum difference.
Yeah. And in general, like it's not exact science, but in general, physical moves are going to be faster animations than special moves. So Espathra, even though it was very powerful, and Lumina Crash being a psychic type move that demolishes the special defense, you'll see why that is very useful in a little bit. But it's just, there's so many animations tied to that it's just not worth it. On top of that, if you get Opportunist, which is a really cool ability, it is like very slow in some fights.
It sure is. By the way, I am now clicking my 90% accuracy move, so this is where the run gets pretty fun. For this fight, the only thing I have to look out for is this Furret might use the priority move Baby Doll Eyes, which would drop my attack. It doesn't affect the Furret itself, it affects the next Pokemon, which is Kieran's Ace, the Diplin. In this case, I did not get it, which is nice. So I'm going to go for my first high jump kick of the run now, instead of using super effective. All right, I'm gonna close my eyes for this one. Hopefully I don't miss and crash.
If you're curious about the plot at this point, Kieran is on an adventure to become the Joker.
Yes, got it. That's 4 90%, in case anybody was... So now that we learned about the probability of precipitation multiplication, I'm sure you can multiply percentages together now.
Pat, say precipitation multiplication 5 times fast.
Precipitation multiplication, but I'm only gonna say it once. So I don't wanna derail the stream that fast.
But hear me out. What if you did?
What if you did
If I did.
Anyway, so So Kieran overheard the conversation about the ogre actually being a swell Pokemon and not the murdering person that we all thought. But we lied to him. We told him, nothing happened. Because we were told basically to keep it a secret, especially from Kieran, because Kieran sort of already has this fascination with the ogre. So if he learns that the ogre was actually good as well, it not only, it's just gonna overwhelm him, he's gonna go spill the secret to the rest of the town, which you just kind of don't want to rock the boat or anything. So you unfortunately do lie. He catches you in that lie. You don't know it yet, but
he's also getting really upset that we're beating him in Pokemon battles.
Yeah.
Even though we literally let him win one.
yeah, you can even see it in his
Goodness, that
body
is an
language
upset
there.
child.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the first one you can see he's all super shy, and then the next one he's coming out of his shell a little bit, and that one he's just mad at us.
He was literally told we have Ogre
To
Pond
be
at
fair,
home.
I do think we're in the wrong here.
A little bit.
Yeah.
What? No.
We got time for more donations?
Yes.
Heck yeah.
Please.
All right, quick update. Save Ogre Pawn is at $3,894. Release Ogre Pawn is at $3,042.
Okay.
Okay. It's about what, 800?
So save is kind of moving along here.
Listen, one Ogre Pawn Dex donation snipe changes that. I'm just saying.
What's that, Ogre Pawn? You don't understand why people are continuing to donate to save when you're trapped inside of this prison from which there is no escape unless we reach unless the balance of fate changes? I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. Chat, you try to explain it. You put me in this situation.
I do want to say we have $250 from Anonymous that says, good luck to all the runners throughout the week, and I look forward to watching more runs when I'm not at work. Half to saving Ogre Pawn, and half to upgrading to Infinite.
Yeah, I should reiterate, if you are tuning in late, we do have a bid war open for save or release the Ogre Pawn. If we save the Ogre Pawn, it means that we will not release it in the game, but Ogre Pawn, the real Ogre Pawn here will be trapped in the plastic prison forever.
Forever!
And then if we release Ogre Pawn, we will both release Ogre Pawn in the game and from the infinite prison of plastic. So
I do want to say that the fastest way to play the game is to release the Ogre Pawn. So like we go through this whole story to save it and catch it, and then we immediately release it because it is faster for the last fight because Carmine will not battle us unless like we have Ogre Pawn in the party, but then we get extra text boxes and it's very slow. So I always have to release the Ogre Pawn on every single run. Every time I'm practicing this game, I have to release the Ogre Pawn. I'm never allowed to save the Ogre Pawn.
So let's keep that tradition going.
exactly.
Yeah. I do think it's really funny that Pokemon has had a DLC in the last 2 generations, and the first DLC has been centered around sort of a legendary Pokemon that in the speedrun, it is faster to release.
It
is
keeps
Shout outs to
If I had a nickel for every
Kung
time it happened.
Fu. I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't very much.
It is weird.
That it's happened twice.
Good work.
Oh, the game is so laggy.
I love water.
The game is so laggy in this second. Even the text boxes lag. I can't do anything about that.
T-Pat, how much time did you spend on this PowerPoint presentation?
Not much. It was really more of like an all-nighter thing. Okay, those text boxes are a little better.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate side effect of some of the...
An earthquake? Is it Groudon?
yes.
Milo tick.
No, my low.
Oh, my.
Yeah,
I see.
Yeah.
No, it's Milotic. Wait, how do you pronounce this Pokemon?
Milo tick. That's how they pronounce it.
You're not exactly the
That's how they pronounce it.
pronunciation
That's how they
expert, though.
pronounce it in Typing Adventure.
I don't care.
Okay.
You say Chayton.
High jump kick, go!
How do you say J-Top?
Another high jump kick.
2 for 2, we'll take those.
The fun thing about High Jump Kick is that you can't miss it. It just always works.
Sure, that's definitely how it works.
Sheesh, she says.
Sheesh. She does canonically say sheesh. Court donations. Save us.
You have convinced some of our donors, T-Pat. We have $197 from Snoring Frog that says, Pokemon Run, gotta donate for my favorite Mon Umbreon. Save the frames, release Ogre Pawn.
So conflicted because, yay, Umbreon, no release.
It's so funny that you're like, oh, I really want to keep it, but hey, y'all, it's faster to get rid of it.
I want more GDQ. Don't you want
no,
more
the consequences
GDQ?
of my actions. Oh no.
We have $100 from Von Deuce that says, first time attending GDQ Live. Didn't expect to see Keys Gaming so hard from the couch. Dropping some rainy day dollars for Ogre Pawn freedom. Good luck, T-Pat.
Yeah, thank you so much to everybody that's like showing up and showing support. This has been super awesome. And Keys is in fact a gamer.
Right.
I like that you said that like it's like kind of like a call out.
And Keys is a
And
gamer.
Yeah,
Gamer.
Keys is a
Chat.
gamer.
All right, so we had to go to the crystal pool there to get some sort of stone gem thing. I don't know.
Oh, it's to
fix
repel the
mask.
mask. That's
fix the
right.
mask,
I
yeah.
forgot what we were doing.
And now that we are getting the mask fixed, we'll be able to go give it back to the Ogre Pawn.
Apparently
Surely nothing will stop us.
Surely.
Yeah, that's why there's not 45 minutes left in the estimate.
Wow, you're so far ahead. Can't believe it's almost done.
It's because of all the time saved from Ogre Ousted.
See, it is faster to win all 3. I told you.
Maybe it is. Hold on.
One of my favorite details about the DLC is that the load icon changes to be different birds.
Of
from
course you'd
Kitakami.
like that.
They're not all Noctals? I thought they're Noctals.
No, they're in the base areas. They're, what's it called? Squawkabillies.
Yeah, oh yeah, in Paldea, they're Squawkabillies, and then they're Noctals here. But they
Yeah.
can't be Corviknights
Because of Tinkaton.
because of Tinkaton. Tinkaton literally is like, oh, target practice, let's go, and would knock them out of the sky, which is why you don't have the Corviknight taxi service like you do in Sword Shield.
All right, so here Kieran's calling us out finally, and having a bit of a tough time with it. So we're gonna battle him again. Surely he beats us this time.
Oh, he stole the mask.
Yeah,
is
he's the
what
one who stole the
happened.
mask. So we tried to get it fixed, but unfortunately it was stolen.
And you can see the effigy of the Loyal 3 in the background there.
Also a banger theme.
Kieran's themes are bangers. So at this stage, the levels are starting to creep up on us. But I don't have to use super effective just yet. So I'm gonna continue to Zen headbutt my way to victory, and surely I won't miss.
190%.
90%.
100% so far.
That's true. If you just don't
say anything.
If you just don't miss, it's 100% accurate. You should use Ice Punch. It's 4 times.
That is 4 times effective.
That's super good.
Time for more donations.
Yeah, give us one.
We have $10 from Malarak that says, greetings from Germany. Thomas Patrick said that the tournament for Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee brought in new speedrunners. Is there a Discord or a hub for speedrunning Pokemon? Thanks, and have a great day. Love, GDQ.
Yeah, we've got the Switch speedrunning Discord, and we also have a specific one for that tournament. Eddaket, you know where to find those.
You can find the Switch Pokemon speedrunning Discord by going to the speedrun.com page for this game or any other Switch PSR run. And then there'll just be a link right there. And then if you want,
I got crit. I crit Kieran. Crit Kieran.
If you're interested in the Let's Go tournament Discord, there is a link within the other Discord for that.
Yeah.
That's going to be the easiest way to get there.
Yeah, and obviously if you're interested in other Pokemon games that aren't Switch, you can go to those speedrun.com pages and find the links there.
Because PSR is such a massive community, we actually have it like split up by their console, just because it makes it so much easier for all of us to manage. But yes, I had another high jump kick. Woo! Okay, clap.
There you go. You're getting it now.
That's because I got you here.
Oh.
But yeah, if you are interested in running any of these Switch Pokemon games, or honestly any of the Pokemon games at all, there's so many resources out there. There's all sorts of tools that make it.
Oh my goodness.
I forgot Kieran just like tries to punch through a stone. What was I saying? There's a ton of resources out there. Everyone is super friendly. So give it a shot if this looks like something that you'd be interested in at all.
And if you really like Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, I think I know somebody who absolutely loves that game.
Follow in my mistake footsteps.
I do like that this section, he's so mad. He's just so angry and punches that these 3 come back.
Come back to life. Have you ever been so mad you revived 3 Pokemon? Oh, hey.
There they are.
It's these 3.
And their theme is incredible.
Their theme is pretty good. These are the lousy 3. You've got Monkey Dory, as you do. You've got Okidogi.
And Pheasantipity.
Pheasantipity.
3 incredible names.
What's your favorite?
I like the Okidogi.
Which one's
Pheasantipity for me?
Which one's the Spike Vegeta, the bigger one?
Yeah, that's Okidogi.
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 All right, I like Spike.
I like Pheasant.
Definitely gives off big DK
You would
vibes.
like Pheasantipity.
Yeah, I know. I thought he's rolling deep.
That's a ooh banana if I ever saw one. But yeah, the lousy 3 like literally came to life because Kieran got so mad, and now they just ran off.
Yeah. And these 3 actually have pretty cool abilities.
Yeah.
Their ability is called Toxic Chain. And
That's toxic.
It is. The way it works is basically every time they hit a Pokemon with a move, it's got like a 30% chance to toxic them.
And it's not contact.
Yeah.
It's just
any
when
move.
you hit them. And despite that, none of them are good in VGC.
No.
Pheasantipity maybe seemed like it could have been good and isn't.
And Monkey Dory is like awful.
Well, Monkey Dory as the card is good, so that's kind of something.
Yeah, so Monkey Dory as the card made the Gardevoir deck like best deck in format, and Pheasantipity has a card next set coming out that is going to be one of the most busted cards.
I did not know
in
that
the,
part.
in the format. Speaking of cards, there's still one left. Who wants this one?
You.
Me?
Saved it for you.
Are you sure it's the last one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. I'll save that.
All right.
When you have like a really long cutscene, just have keys mash and then open the pack.
You know what? Yeah. It'll. You know what? This is going to be like a world record co-op run now.
That's true.
This is definitely world record. This is definitely world record beat Ogre Alstein category, like for sure.
Because no one's done it before.
At
in the run.
GDQ on a Sunday.
On a Sunday.
On a Sunday, with your local weatherman playing the
I
game.
can't wait for your Polygon article on this.
All right, quick update. Save Ogerpon is continuing to climb at $4,256 versus release Ogerpon at $3,267.
What's that Ogre Pawn? You're so disappointed you can barely even express it? Well, yeah.
Oh my God, shiny Geodude.
I know. I think it's a little messed up that Ogerpon is so disappointed when everyone's donating so much money to such a great cause.
That's what I
Maybe
agree with
Ogerpon
that.
deserves to be sealed in the plastic forever.
Maybe.
But
Maybe this is evil Ogerpon.
But hey.
It's Ogerpon's twin.
This is the Ogerpon not from the legend, not the legend that we learned, but the original legend.
That was a sentence.
Yeah, I nailed it.
I understood it.
Oh, we get to meet the Ogerpon for real
so
here.
sad.
What's happening? These three are literally
This is
bullying
the
her.
the most schoolyard bully cutscene of all time.
I can't believe Spike Vegeta would bully Ogerpon like this.
I'm a monster. I think this is funny.
We have other people on Ogerpon's side too. We have $40.68 from Pokemon Master that says, here's $10.17 for each of Ogerpon's forms. She deserves to be saved. She does deserve to be saved from this bullying. Like, what is
that
this?
is true.
That is definitely what we're here for.
This bullying that all the donators are doing by keeping her in here, I agree.
Yeah, this is the visual.
Yeah,
it's like.
yeah.
These three, the chat.
Yeah, monsters, all of you.
We also have $25 from Ghostboy96 that says, I would have donated $21.30 for my favorite Pokemon, Shuckle, but I gotta get $25 in for those Ditto plushies.
They're very good.
That's a good call.
They have like a heft to them. It's great.
Yeah, like they're really dense. Yeah.
Does shiny Ditto transform into shiny forms of other Pokemon? Is that how that works?
I don't actually
Or
know.
can the regular one copy shiny forms?
The regular one can copy shiny.
Yeah.
At least in older games. I don't know otherwise.
Let us donate and let us know.
Yep.
Yeah. I should have said something like horrendously wrong. So
Yeah, so
would just
people
be
would
like,
want
I'm
to-
actually over it.
Actually, Ditto can't transform.
Yeah, Ditto.
It doesn't know how. It forgot.
Yeah.
The meme where it just says, it forgot.
I mean, Ditto's just a failed Mew clone.
That's true.
You don't know that.
Maybe. But the internet told me.
It was supposed to be Mew 3, but then...
Look at how precious she is. We have to save her.
By getting her out of the bag, agreed.
Yeah, I'm on team release. Out of the
Oh, by the way,
So, yeah.
Karen tries to give the teal mass to Ogerpon, but she rejects it, so we have to give it to her, and then this happens.
What an animation. It's so good.
That's like 50% of the animation.
Have you seen the animation, the switching masks? It's also really good.
Yeah, it's just, yeah, you'll see the switching mask animation. It's incredibly good. So cute. Do we have any cute donations?
I like...
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I like donations.
We have $25 from Silence here that says, Ash, Pikachu, Misty, and Brock taught us about the power of friendship. So let's bring that friendship to Ogerpon. Save Ogerpon.
Yeah.
That's cute.
By the way, did you see that? Karen was like, yeah.
I'm here.
And $38.50 from Ender that says, wishing to my favorite Pokemon Jirachi that we'll save Ogerpon.
Keep on going.
All right, we have $5.59 from Meanderbot that says, my favorite Pokemon is Oddish, but to make the minimum donation, here's a baker's dozen of Oddishes to brighten up your day. Thanks for another great show.
Poor Ogerpod.
Yeah, the Ogerpon is a little scared to go into town without any of her masks.
I'll be honest, this Ogerpod animation always looks like to me like she has food poisoning.
That's so specific.
Not this
why?
one.
Oh,
Not
okay,
this one. The one where
okay,
she's
okay.
like shivering.
Okay.
Oh, and she's like,
Yeah. No, this is just
Okay.
normal.
all right, that's headcanon for me now. So what we're doing here is the lousy 3, which kind of got away. We don't really know where they
ones
ran
that got
off
away.
to, but we know they're definitely around to cause trouble, as we saw. So we're just kind of going around town and just figuring out where they may have gone. Just apparently these 3 townspeople know.
Yeah, and the town still thinks the loyal 3, like they came back to life and they're like, oh my god,
God.
the people from our folklore.
Like
This is
it's
amazing.
a blessing.
You
Yeah.
want to talk to Perrin?
Talk to Perrin?
Yeah, you want to talk to Perrin?
Yeah, sure. Well,
Are you?
The game just teleported me away before I could do it. Maybe later. Perrin is great. Perrin does have the Hisuian Growlithe by her side. Did you get any of those cards? Those are
Yes.
Those are great.
And Hisuian Arc.
I got a Ursaluna EX.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a great card. Maybe I can proxy a few less. Like half of my decks at home are just energy cards with slips of paper in front of them because it's like, I don't own this card, but I'll pretend
hey.
that I do.
You might now.
Yeah, I might not have to
after
pay
this.
Okay, we figured out where they are. So this is like the map screen. This is like it's a single story now. It feels like it.
Yeah. Wow, conveniently we've been to all 3 of those locations.
Whoa. This is where I think the run gets really good because these upcoming fights are very similar to the Titan battles, if you remember that from the base game. So Carmine is actually going to accompany us, kind of like how Arvin did with the Titans. So we'll have these 2-on-1 battles against pretty large versions of the Pokemon, and they all get a specific stat boost as well. And this is where Metacham really shines over Espathra specifically, especially this one. I don't need the details, I need to just go here.
Yeah, so all 3 of these Pokemon are part poison. Monkey Dory is poison psychic. And then you've got poison fighting for Okidogi and poison fairy for
Poison Fairy,
Pheasantipede.
not flying.
Yeah, and so
That's why Psychic is so good
yeah.
for this.
And so like Lumina Crash just shreds through 2 of them, but Monkey Dory does not take super effective damage from psychic moves because it is part psychic itself. So Lumina Crash just doesn't really help that much, and it gets a special
defense boost.
Yeah,
And
so-
so this fight is really annoying for Espathra because you are doing just a slim amount of damage, and you don't want to get hit with Spite.
Yes.
On that battle. But this we ignore it a little bit more thoroughly. We're a little worried about Clear Smog because I am going to set up an X attack, the first one of the whole run here, to effectively double my attack. 2 stat stages.
Yeah, X items busted.
If
Still
I,
busted.
if I were making my own title, I would not make it Titanic, personally.
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw the Clear Smog, I was like, no way.
I was like, no way. I have never gotten hit with Clear Smog turn 1 from the Munkidori before. It's just, and it's something I've wanted to route around, but it like never happens. So it's like, okay, I think setting up is pretty safe here. So we are still just going to Zen Headbutt. Did not miss, that is great. All right, it's actually important to see what Carmine's gonna choose here. She chose Bite at first. Let's see if we get Leer. That's still,
We're not
that's
getting-
not getting
still
anything.
get Clear. Okay.
Monkey Dory hates Hangry Mode.
Well, it said all stat changes were eliminated, and I guess that is technically correct.
Yes.
Yeah, that is true.
So because I didn't get Leer here, the Zen Headbutt is a range, so we are going to Terra to increase the power and effectiveness of this move. Terra type, this will be the first time we see Terra use in a Scarlet Violet speedrun.
Yes.
That's true. And it may be the first time you've ever seen anyone Terra Psychic.
Yeah, so because Medicham is part Psychic, that Zen Headbutt, instead of the same type attack bonus being a 1.5 times, you essentially get like a double stab and it becomes a 2 times attack. So very, very powerful. 2 times on top of the X attack. But obviously we don't do it that often because you saw how slow that is.
Yeah,
the animation takes forever.
The animation is very long, so that's why you usually don't see speedrunners go for Dynamax in Gen 8 or Terra in Gen 9 unless it's like absolutely necessary. But for this run, it is necessary both offensively, as you saw here, and I'll be doing it again defensively on a later fight, because when you Terra type, you actually are then mono-type to what it is defensively. So I'm effectively getting rid of my fighting type without losing like the stab for it.
All right, so we are on our way to Okidogi. Okidogi being the Psychic and Fighting type.
I want you all to pay attention to the frame rate of the Okidogi. It is really important you watch the frame rate of the Okidogi as it appears on screen.
And while you're watching that, chat, everyone, what is your favorite dog emote? On Twitch.
My
Look at him.
Huh?
He was trying his best.
It's true.
It's really bad when he like swings the toxic scarf and it's just
He's trying to save the frames.
He has no frames to save.
Save the frames, release the Ogre Pawn.
True. Cora, how's that looking?
Yeah, I was just taking a look. We have save Ogre Pawn at $4,471 and release Ogre Pawn at $3,365. So over $1,000 difference, but that does happen to be her Pokedex number. It's almost perfect.
Not looking
almost a perfect lead.
Not looking good for you, Ogre Pawn. I don't know what to say.
Well,
How much time do we have left, T-Pat, for people to donate?
That's a good question.
We're like 1:25 on the timer right now.
I'm gonna guess like 20, 25, right? Minutes.
Probably closer to 20. Probably closer to 15 to 20. Maybe 20.
Do you think they could even possibly release Ogre Pawn in that time? You don't think I can do it?
no, chat's terrible.
Keys
They
doesn't
can't-
believe in y'all.
Nope,
I think we all need to prove Keys wrong, don't you think?
Yeah,
I mean, when has Chad ever won against me?
That's true.
Get those donations in, gamesofquick.com/donate. And thank you so much to everyone who has been donating. It's amazing seeing all of these come in. We have $13.30 from Kaylee's mom that says, watching the run with my daughter, donating for her favorite Pokemon, Eevee. Thank you for all you do. Good luck on the rest of the run.
my special attack is very bad. Usually you want to X special attack and Psybeam on this fight, but because my special attack is very bad, I have to go with the Zen Headbutt route. It looks like it should be about the same, but Zen Headbutt's 90% accuracy, so we want to... It's like mitigating risk in a very minor way, but because the special attack was low, it would have been a 3-shot instead of a 2-shot, so I do have to continue to risk this.
I like that both Medicham and Morpeko are contributing equally.
Yes.
Well, Carmine thinks so.
Yeah, I know.
Carmine still... So on this fight, when you hit for super effective, she's like, I knew he had a weakness. So when I say every fight is a hop fight, I mean even against your teammates will tell you when you did super effective. It's like, I know.
Thomas.
Thank you.
All right.
Not that one.
I like that one. That's one of my favorite photos.
All right, so we're coming up on the third of the lousy three, Pheasantipity. This is actually...
This has the most interesting movement in
Yeah.
the game. Hey, remember those BLJs that we did like an hour ago?
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to do more of those and they get tricky again.
Whoa.
This is a weird thing about this DLC is that if you did it like when it came out with your completed save, then you probably just flew everywhere.
Yeah.
Whereas if you did it like if you don't have we don't have any upgrades here, so you actually have to kind of be a little creative and in order to get places quickly instead of just climbing and flying.
Yeah, and that's one of the really cool things about this game with it being so open world without like routes and stuff like older Pokemon games. There's a lot of creativity you can have with the movement.
Come on.
And not everything is sort of set in stone.
Yes, that was really good.
All right.
Yeah, getting up that mountain it's tricky because when you go up the first half, you're a little bit too far to the left and you can slide back off the mountain pretty easily. So I was able to get through that.
Frame rate.
It
It's
improved.
fixed now.
Got time for more donations?
Yeah, give us one more.
All right, we have $25 from Evelyn and Michael that says, we watch GDQ together every year. It's one of our most anticipated events of the year. Thanks for always putting on such a great event.
So Fezandipity went that way? Yeah. I'm gonna go to the left.
But that's the opposite.
Yeah,
this is the opposite.
They got me with this one.
Yeah, there's like this little cave that's really winding and stuff that you're supposed to go through, but the Fezandipity is just right here. You can just fall down on top of it.
Oh, I thought that jump a little better.
Oh, there's the Ogrepon.
Hi, Ogrepon.
Hi, Ogrepon.
Ogrepon jump scare. Please release me.
So
He's tired of the bag.
Fezandipity is our third one here. I will Terra to be defensive on this one because this is the fairy typing. And it will spam Dazzling Gleam because it notices that we are part fighting and all of Carmine's Pokemon are dark. So it just starts going for Dazzling Gleam right away.
Yeah, which Dazzling Gleam is like a pretty powerful move for this stage of the game. Like the movesets will also, in addition to the levels being lower, the movesets are also changed. But Dazzling Gleam, the
still powerful.
I want to say the Titanic Pokemon are like level 35. They all get a stat boost, and all of their HPs are quadrupled.
Yeah.
Which is why if you did this casually, you'd be like, this is not just the stat boost. It actually does have like 4 times the health. But
Titans work the same way, right?
Titans, it's not
Or
4
depends
times,
on
but
the one, yeah.
it depends on which one it is. But yeah, it's rough
Ow.
same idea.
Ow. I am actually just jamming to this music. It's so good.
It's really good.
All right, so here's the Terra. I hope you like cutscenes.
I love cutscenes.
I love cutscenes.
I love them because we get time for donations. Got
Sure
a quick
do.
one here. We got $50 from Spider C that says, good luck, T-Pat, hit those kicks.
So far, so good.
Absolutely. And $10 from Kaiju Ashley that says, happy Pride, everyone. Trans rights.
Trans rights.
Woo.
And one
Have you
shot.
missed the single
Wow. And a crit.
Oh. Hey, nice crit.
I wonder if Carmine actually says something. I think she doesn't because you win the battle, and for some reason it's just like, oh, okay, you won. Please no cutscene. I think we're good.
You're good, yeah.
Yes, okay. It's just like sometimes you just don't know. It's like I got a crit, but like Carmine could still say something about it. What's also really important about those fights is if you are ever below 50% health, the Ogrepon then cheers you on and you get a stat boost that matches what the Lousy 3 got in that one. So it's also kind of important that we go defensively Terra to avoid yet another flavor text, in this case from the Ogrepon. It's like, we got this. Don't worry, we got
Are you
this.
saying you don't like Flavor Town?
I didn't, what? Flavor text.
I know, but
Okay.
you get Flavor Text at Flavor Town.
Flavor Town. I love Flavor Town.
I would hope so.
Flavor text is, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this.
Good, I've done it.
Congrats on confusing
All
me.
right, so now we have all 3 masks. What are we doing with them?
Well, we have all. Don't wait. Huh? Oh wait, yeah, we only
Because
have 3.
Ogrepon already has the one.
Yeah, Ogrepon has the teal mask, so
I was
we
like,
got the 3.
Well, we kind of have.
So we're gonna do that thing where, remember that we knew the real story, but we didn't want Kieran to go like off the rails and tell the town people about the real story? Yeah, we're just gonna tell the town people about the real story and be like, but look, she's so precious. How can you be mad
She's
at
got
this?
food poisoning.
That's what I'm saying.
What? I don't see it.
Well, I don't know.
I don't see it.
First of all, stars for
Gift food
pupils
poisoning
is
and follow
A+.
up with I love the little walk.
I'm just gonna Ogrepon walk at
having a good
GDQ
time.
for like the rest of the event. Just, hey everyone.
Do we have time for a special donation in here?
Yes.
We have $5,000 from the Yeti.
Woo!
They say, hey all, Yeti here. There's no dex number for 5,000, so maybe we can pretend this is Embor 10 times over. We've got to say, this is a very entertaining Violet run. Props to T-Pat on his inaugural GDQ run. This donation is made possible thanks to all the orders from our official SGDQ 2024 collection, where every item ordered directly benefits MSF. A quick hello to my Pokemaniacs at home, Penn, Jack, and Maddie. Thank you so much, Yeti.
Thank you so much.
Now are they saving or releasing?
I bet they went
hit?
50-50 on that one.
Yeah, it's looking about the same, but Save Ogrepon continues to climb a little bit. $4,521.
I don't know. Should I just like throw Ogrepon on the ground now? Just prepare.
No. You know who might help us release the Ogrepon? Kieran. Kieran has challenged us to a duel because even though we are probably the better trainer for Ogrepon, Kieran wants to take this into his own hands. Be like, I will save or release the Ogrepon. So we actually have to defeat Kieran now so that chat gets to decide. Otherwise, we just don't get to decide.
And chat, you're running out of time to decide. Just
oh yeah,
keep that in mind.
we are coming up. So it is probably about 5-6 minutes away from deciding if we need to save or release. So if you are saving any snipes, any last Dex donations.
And as a reminder,
Get 'em in
if
now.
you want Ogrepon to be freed from the plastic, you have to pick release. It is confusing. I'm sorry.
Listen, Kiro12's got it. They donated $25 and said, Ogrepon yearns for freedom. Release it from its mortal plastic coil.
So true. All right.
Ogrepon is being very sentimental right now because remember the old story? She had like a partner and this is like where she lived and we just like waved at Ogrepon. She's so cute.
True. I don't understand how the townspeople ever like saw Ogrepon. They were like, "I'm scared."
What a
That's what
monster.
That's what
Although
I'm saying.
it's possible they saw like Ivy Cudgel and then were like, "Oh, okay, no, I am scared."
Avocado's a great move.
It's really good. I love the animation for it.
Bonk.
Bonk.
Yeah, Kieran's getting a little obsessed here. So let's fend him off.
All right.
I'm trying to remember how risky this fight is. There's a few Zen headbutts.
I can't wait for Kieran to learn his lesson after this and never do anything like this again.
I love foreshadowing.
Yeah, this fight here, as well as one more fight later on, are basically the reason why we get as many experience candies as we do. You could shave off a couple if we didn't have these fights, but there are certain stat thresholds, mainly speed thresholds you're trying to hit.
Speed for this one, so you're gonna see right after this lead Pokemon Shift Tree, we're gonna level up to 44, and we've calculated the speed stat that we need for the exact next two Pokemon, which is Yanmega and Gliscor. They have the same speed, which I think is like 96 or something. And we just want to be barely above that so we outspeed. So that's why we have the speed threshold. The attack threshold is to just really, it's more of a comfort thing. It eliminates almost every range in the entire run, which is, if you're resetting for good enough stats, you might as well for that point. So it saves us a little bit of headache there. And the Psychic Terra, you saw that example. We do have to X attack here, and because Kieran has gotten powerful enough, no more messing around. We almost exclusively use super effective moves on this fight. If you notice, the Shift Tree is level 33, so he's caught up like pretty good. Remember, the first time we battled him for real, he was only level 15. But there's the flavor text, that little cutscene. Oh, you did use super effective moves. My buddy Hop told me about that. And there's our level 44, so now our speed stat is just good enough to outspeed. Yeah, the music is so good in this game.
It really is.
The only other complication on this fight is one of the Pokemon coming out is going to be a Probopass. And Probopass is a Pokemon that has Sturdy as its ability, which means it cannot be knocked out in one hit. So we will have to take another hit from it, but...
You're probably noticing that Ice Punch, very fast animation. It's just, and that's all. Very quick. It's similar to like Wing Attack for Flamigo.
Yeah. The general rule of thumb is the lower the power is, the faster the move is, as well as...
Have you missed a move? He's gonna.
Why are you saying anything?
He still has more moves to use.
I need more time to release Ogrepon.
Fair.
So here's the Pro Pass. It has Sturdy, so we're gonna two-shot it anyways.
Yeah, you go for Zen Headbutt first because it could flinch. Didn't, but it could have.
It could have.
I believe you.
People are hearing Ogrepon's cry for help. We have $50 from CheeseNat that says, free her!
Free her.
Free her.
And then we have $25 from Pikalax Alt that says, a Pikachu donation to save the Ogrepon in the game. The plush can live in the plastic forever. Or at least until the end of the event. So very opposing donations here, but the best part is, it all goes to Doctors Without Borders.
That's true.
That's one of my mods. You monster.
You think you know someone?
Oh my goodness. That does sound like a Pikalax thing to do, though, to be honest.
All right, smooth fight.
Yeah, that was surprisingly smooth. So that's worthy of a clap.
We did it. We showed Kieran who's boss. It's us. We're the boss. You're the boss, chat. I shouldn't give him that kind of power. Wait a second. So he couldn't. He's just like, does he pound the ground here or is it the last one?
Isn't this the last one?
This is the last one?
Yeah, there.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
I'm
Then
starting to think
another
his,
3 Pokemon come up.
I'm starting to think his glove is like actually a cast at this point. Like he's had to have broken.
Like
his
legendary
hand by now.
birds all sprout out from the ground.
Yep.
I will say, what happens with Kieran is a bit less surprising than, say, Volo in Legends Arceus. It's like, oh no, you were the bad guy all along.
Spoilers.
The first thing he tells you is how to backstab Pokemon. Backstrike, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He teaches you how to kill.
You
How do
can
not know?
You can backstrike in this game.
Yes, you can.
It's just a lot more difficult. All right, this time we're gonna battle the Ogrepon. Yeah, secret third, the third bid war
I, like, barely
incentive.
won
There
this
was
fight.
save, release, and battle. I choose to battle, and now we get to see all the different masks and the different forms of the Ogrepon. So I hope you really like terrestrialization, because you're gonna see a lot of it on this battle.
So yeah, Ogrepon's whole thing is that they can, by default, it's Teal Mask. It has different masks that it can hold as held items, and that changes its ability and its Terra type. And then when it terrestrializes, it gets a stat boost depending on which Terra type it is. And also the mask gets really big.
Yeah, the mask is huge.
And it also changes the type of its signature move, Ivy Cudgel,
Yep.
which we referenced earlier. It's a high crit rate move. It's very powerful.
It's really good.
We're actually really glad that the embody aspect is the ability of Ogrepon, because otherwise the Cornerstone Mask one has sturdy.
Yeah.
And we need to go and beat every single mask.
Yeah, and although this is
watch
set up,
the animation. Watch the animation,
Yeah.
because
Okay.
because each one.
and although this is set up like a Titan fight, it does have, or she does have a boosted HP bar. It's like 2 times or something like that. Unfortunately, she's only level 20 because you are going to be obtaining the Ogrepon later on. They wanted to make sure that you could always allow it to obey you, and level 20 is the current obedience threshold with 0 badges. That also doesn't scale unless you have beaten the game. Then I think it's level 70. So.
I'm really glad I caught a level 20 Metatite. I forgot about that in a second, because they can come at level 21. Another animation.
What's
I'm
your favorite
enjoying
mask?
this.
I'm all about Hearthflame.
I like Horseplay.
I like the Cornerstone one.
This one looks unhinged.
the one
I like this.
the one pupil is Terra, but not the other one. It kind of looks like
Really?
it looks like Wrath from Full Metal Alchemist, with just like the one. Oh, I have to high jump kick here.
Easy.
Yeah. Oh, and then, yeah, Carmine still tells you about super effective text. We're not even
at you,
battling
T-Bat.
you. We're battling Ogrepon. Oh, by the way, when we first fought the Monkey Dory, if you crit the Monkey Dory has like a, you crit me. It is literally every battle has like a super
It's called
effective.
flavor.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, and then the final mask, the Teal Mask.
Whoa,
Hey,
that's the name of
that's
the
the name.
category.
And then afterwards, Ogrepon pulls out the Indigo Disc.
All right, last
not
chance
have
for
that kind of time.
donations. Literally last chance for
Terrible.
donations. So give us like 1 or 2 more.
Absolutely. We have $25 from Tara that says, that's your emotional support plastic bag. Save Ogrepon.
What?
And $25 from Anonymous that says, save the Ogrepon. This
not looking
marketing is
good.
not.
This is not looking good.
Not looking good.
Save Ogerpon is at $4,606, and release Ogerpon is at $3,475. This has been an incredible bid war.
We went through all this effort to catch the Ogerpon so we can be best friends with the Ogerpon. So we're gonna save her, right?
It's looking like it. It's looking like it.
Is this the deadline?
This basically.
This is basically the deadline.
Okay.
So we're gonna need the official total in about 30 seconds.
All right, I'll be counting in my head.
These text boxes sure are some of the text boxes of all time.
This poor Ogerpon, stuck forever in the bag. We gave very.
Hey, well done, GDQ. That was pretty impressive. I agree. Way to go, GDQ. We're not done yet. There is one more battle to go.
Yes.
The final battle is, in fact, not Ogerpon, it's Carmine. Gasp you shall, chat.
What? I would have never guessed.
So Carmine is pretty enthralled that like, oh, we're Ogerpon's order. It's like, so I want to test your strength against Ogerpon. And she won't battle us unless we have the Ogerpon in the party or if we don't have it in our game at all. So I will need that final total now.
All right, Save Ogerpon is our winner.
Yes.
$4,606. Release Ogerpon at $3,475. So combined, they're around $8,000 to Doctors Without Borders for our girl Ogerpon. Thank you all so much.
Thank you very much. I super appreciate this whole bid war, even though I know it didn't go in your favor. I have to feel like I have to personally. You have a freed and released Ogerpon right here.
This one's mine.
This was the most confusing set of instructions.
Yeah, we were. I'm sure there's at least one person who was like,
the Ogerpon by releasing it.
I'm sure there's at least one person who donated for save, thinking that would save that Ogerpon and not that Ogerpon.
It's one of the people that
and
did like
this
1,000.
Ogerpon is already saved, so this one's just here.
Yeah, what we didn't tell you, the plastic bag is actually a trash bag, so it's just getting thrown away.
Wow.
Whoa.
That's messed up.
It is faster to release the Ogerpon because in this game there's no set switch option. So when you have multiple Pokemon in your party, every time you defeat a Pokemon, it's like, hey, we're about to send out the next Pokemon. Do you want to change? And a yes/no option comes up. And for this fight specifically, since Carmine forces us to have Ogerpon, we'll get that text box 4 times. So it is just faster to release. But I am personally glad that we just got to skip that line of my notes and just outright save the Ogerpon.
Thank you to everybody who donated.
That's what's most important, it really is. So again, big clap for everybody who donated and made this like so special. I know we raised like a ton of money, so it really does overwhelm me that we're doing this for such a great cause and making this such a great first experience for me here on the stage, and I couldn't do it without you guys.
Can we get another round of applause for T-Pat? Absolutely
That's
incredible
my weatherman.
Pokemon runner and 3-time Emmy nominee.
As we found out on Legally Distinct GDQ Trivia Show.
Yeah, I do want to add to this hypey congratulations and say this run has raised over $22,000 alone.
Yes.
Amazing.
You all are incredible. T-Pat, you're incredible. This run's been fantastic.
And in honor of that, I'm going to go for one more high jump kick for you. I hit the ball.
He
yes.
doesn't miss.
You can't miss.
Incredible.
Yeah, Carmen's going to be real sore about that. I bet you're real popular back home.
What is the context with that sentence?
Well, it's because you're from Paldea.
She knows he's the weatherman.
Okay, that
Yeah.
tracks.
Oh, there's the text box. There's the time loss. I mean, more GDQ. Yay.
Yay.
More Pecco.
More.
You suck. I hate you. Why are you my roommate?
Less Pecco.
Hate you both.
Wait, it just started raining in my game. What the heck? Oh, there's weather in this game. It changes every 2 minutes.
It changes the frame rate too.
It sure does.
It sure does.
And since we use one super effective, it's like, might as well just do it all. The last Pokemon is Ninetales, but there's still about a minute or two between the end of this fight and time. Just because we got to finish the storyline.
Yeah. There's definitely no twists that happen after the fight. Yeah.
There's definitely not a much longer second DLC category of this game.
How long is the Indigo Disc, T-Pat?
That's a good question. I think it's like 10 hours.
Yeah, so the Indigo Disc DLC, because it requires post-game, you kind of have to do the whole game.
Can't miss, won't miss, can't miss, won't miss. Yeah.
Missless run.
That's amazing. But yeah, Indigo Disc is like 9 hours, and the Mochi Mayhem is the like epilogue.
What?
And that's like 11 hours.
My goodness.
I have genuine confusion because I actually actively avoided the DLC for this game, specifically so I could be surprised by all this, and everything you're saying
now you
makes
can
no sense.
now that you're an Ogre Oust expert,
You are the number one Ogre Ousting expert.
Apparently.
But yeah, you have to complete the whole main game and this storyline. You can like go to the Indigo Disc, but you don't get any of the storyline until you finish these first two. And it is quite long.
you definitely have to do the storyline of Teal Mask to do the Indigo Disc storyline. It is a direct continuation. So,
In fact, time will be as to be continued fades out.
yeah, it was something they changed from Sword and Shield, where the two DLCs were essentially distinct.
Yeah.
That was fun. That was such a blast. I really do want to say thank you all for being here and helping me out with my first run.
Thanks for having us.
And saving the Ogre Pond and all the good stuff. I had mentioned this before. I literally wouldn't be here without Keys because I connected with him after his 2019 run. And I basically was just like, hey, I'm your weatherman. Can we be friends? And you graciously said yes.
I promise the conversation had like maybe 6 other words besides that.
Please.
But yeah, it's...
Please. I need this.
I just moved to Spokane. I have no friends. No, it was more gracious, and obviously you've been so incredible to share your community with me, and now I'm here. I literally never would have guessed in my wildest dreams watching GDQ in 2016 that I would be sitting here performing a run. So you have really changed my life in so many good ways. So I wanted to make sure that you knew that because
I'm proud of you.
yeah.
You're actually making me cry.
Better you than me because I was afraid I was going to cry.
Fair. That's fair.
I think it's because I was like so focused. There's just so much adrenaline. So yeah, I can't wait to just hang out with everybody. Again, just see me around the venue, see me in the board game room. You can find me on my Twitch. It's /ThomasPatrickWX. If you're Keys, you just watch your local news. I'll be telling you about the weather. Hit me up because yeah, I would love to see everybody just around and having a good time. We're all about the good vibes here.
Go
Absolutely.
follow T-Pat right now.
Absolutely follow T-Pat. And if you are at all interested in this run, any other Pokemon run, definitely check out the Discords. Like we mentioned earlier, you can definitely learn a lot there. So.
And if you're at all interested in the weather, follow T-Pat on social media as well.
I love teaching people about weather. In fact, like doing school talks for anybody from like first grade to the high schoolers, they love that stuff so much, and I love it too. I just love sharing my knowledge about all things nerdism, whether it is about weather or Pokemon or trading cards, basically anything. I'm just a passionate dude. Oh yeah, the last
Oh yeah.
pack.
If there's an
Quick, mash! Somebody mash!
I got it.
I totally forgot there was one more pack sitting in front of me.
Opening a pack speed run.
Time will be soon.
Time is on the fade out of to be continued as Carmine does, I think, a reverse Suko. Okay, so here we go. Dark Energy, Dreepy, Sandy Gas. I can't see it from the...
The tone of this is so funny because
Love Ball.
T-Pat's like so excited and Kieran's
He's like, this is the worst day of my life.
I go, oh, I got the Kieran, the go, it's the... Whoa, oh my God, it's right there.
It's him.
It's Chandelier.
And
Just you
It
wait.
is actually the alt art of the Kieran. That was wild.
and
Time.
You didn't make us go overestimate.
there you go.
That was a great time.
That was amazing.
We did it. High vibes all around. Thank you again, everybody, so much for hanging out. This was Pokemon Violet. I'm T-Pat. These people are amazing. Make sure to stay tuned for more of the event. Please keep donating. Please keep the hype up. So thank you all so much.
T-Pat.
Sending love.
T-Pat.
Oh, we have to clean all this up.
Yeah.